Reading Myanmar, Lessons for English-Speaking Learners. Mingalava, Jozobare. Welcome to all of you who want to learn how to read Myanmar. You know, there are plenty of resources out there to teach you how to speak and read the Myanmar language. So why would you choose this course? Because in this course, I'm going to try to give you the most direct path to being able to read. And I'll explain what I mean by that in just a minute. Now, some of you may already speak the language, others are at different points in the learning process. But whatever your reason for wanting to learn to read, if you speak and understand the English language, I think I've prepared the material in a way that you can readily understand. Now, I've developed these lessons over the course of the last 5 years. I began teaching a small group of students in person, and now focus on video lessons for people all over the world. There are currently students in the US, Australia, Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia, and other parts of the world that are currently using my video lessons to learn to read Myanmar. Some of you may be using the YouTube videos right now. Well, this newest revision to the course is not based on any other language app and has a number of additional features. Let me give you a little preview. First, let me start by telling you what I'm not going to teach you. In the Myanmar language, there are 33 consonants, a lot of vowels, and some special symbols. And they all have names. But I'm not going to teach you any of those names. I'm just going to teach you how to read them. So really, this is not an academic course, but it will teach you how to read. So let me give you an idea what is included in these lessons. The lesson on alphabet will teach you how to identify and pronounce each of the 33 consonants plus 2 additional consonants that aren't included on typical alphabet charts. Next, there are 25 short vowel lessons. Many are only 2 or 3 minutes long, but I've arranged them in such a way so that you can review individual lessons as needed. Now, the fact that Myanmar is a tonal language scares a lot of people. But in the lessons on tones, I'm going to explain them in a way that made sense to me as an English speaker and makes it a little less scary. In this same group of lessons, I'll cover some of the special mechanisms that affect pronunciation, including stacked consonants. In this grouping of lessons, I'll cover the special symbols that affect the way consonants are pronounced. I'll also introduce you to the difference between spoken and literary Myanmar. So let me give you a small sample of a part of a lesson, this one out of the alphabet lesson. Now we come back to these 2 letters, and we combine them because they both have a similar sound, but there's a significant difference. The first letter sounds like the letters NG at the end of the word sing. Nga, nga, nga. Okay, you're probably thinking, sure, that's easy for you to say. And in reality, I think this is the most difficult letter for English speakers to learn how to pronounce. I know it was for me. And I think that's because there are no words in the English language I can think of that start with this sound. But you will find it pretty often in the Myanmar language. There are, however, words in the English language that end with this sound. Words like bring, song, thing. So here's an exercise that's helped several learn how to say this letter. Start by saying the word sing. Sing, sing, sing. Now let's add that short A sound to the end of the word. Sing-a, sing-a, sing-a. Finally, we're going to remove the SI sound from the front of the word. The progression will sound something like this. Sing-a, 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 nga, nga, nga. Now let's look at the next letter. This letter sounds like the NY sound in the middle of words like onion and canyon. Nya, nya, nya. This letter seems a little easier for most to pronounce. Finally, though, a word of caution. Many students seem to have a tendency to want to combine the sound of these two letters and end up mispronouncing both. It comes out something like nya. So just to review, the first letter is pronounced nga, nga, nga. And the second, nya, nya, nya. Now, in addition to the videos, I'm going to provide in this course some additional resources for you. There's a lesson overview that covers much of the same material that we've discussed in this video. Also, a suggested lesson plan, and I've tried to put the lessons in an order that makes sense, especially for English-speaking learners. Now, you may only be interested in individual sections or lessons, so to help you do that, I've identified vowels and symbols that are individually covered in each lesson for your quick reference. I've also provided some reading material resources you can find on the internet so you can start to apply the things that you're learning. I'm also going to give you access to several Quizlet flashcard sets that I've created just for this course. Lastly, I've included a printable vowel and symbol guide bookmark as a quick reference for how to pronounce vowels and symbols as you begin reading. So if you think you're ready to begin, just go to the Udemy website and look for my course on reading Myanmar, or just use the link here and list it in the description below. I'm confident that if you use this course, you'll soon be reading Myanmar.